Well, I'm joined here by Anish, Giri and Nodirbek Abdusattorov. Guys, the game ended in a draw, but what a game that was. First question, Nodirbek, how did you decide to play the classical Sicilian?
In this tournament I've been playing Sicilian, so I've decided to go to classical Sicilian. Yeah, it was not so good experience, but yeah, I'm learning some new lines.
Anish, were you surprised with this classical happening on the board?
Yeah, Nodirbek is a very classical player, so I expected the classical Sicilian from today. No, I have to say I'm absolutely brilliant at predicting my opponent's openings. I don't know how, but I kind of predicted it.
You guessed it, that he would play it?
Well, I mean, not like that it will happen 100%, but it was like one of the highest options, yeah. I think he himself doesn't know why he played it, and I also don't know, but okay, I thought maybe he'll play classical Sicilian. But it was actually, yeah, I mean, I got some try on the board, and it looked like he knew what he was doing, because he played Queen A5 and EF fast. But then when came the moment, you know, the important moment, he made the wrong move. And I thought how I played should be the natural way to punish. But then it petered into a rook endgame, which is pawn up, but as draw. So I saw now that yeah, I had advantage, but the funny thing is that Nodirbek also thought that it was probably his preparation, but it really wasn't.
Yeah, it's very interesting that bishop takes e4 is a mistake, but you think it was part of your preparation.
Yeah, no, I thought it's very logical to take this bishop because knight 94 looked so dangerous. Yeah, somehow I mixed up the orders as a line, not for the first time in this tournament. So yeah, I have to improve on that.
Anish, were you calculating anything apart from bishop takes f7 at that point, like rook fe1, and what was the reason why you didn't go for it? Because the engines show clearly that rook fe1 is superior.
Yeah, no, so first of all, I knew that most likely Nodirbek mixed up, because I checked this recently and this shouldn't be working. So, of course, bishop e4 is the move you're more likely to make behind the board, because 94 looks completely crazy, but I thought if once he already goes for this line, he will probably recollect. But so he took with bishop, and then I have only moves at first, so bishop f6, queen e4, and queen b7, these are only moves, castle, and here it looks like black is okay, but bishop f7 tactic is there winning the pawn. So I just calculated bishop from afar. I calculated bishop f7, king h8, rook e1, rook b8, queen takes b8. Rook takes b8, rook e5, bishop e5. I have to go back bishop b3, and he takes bishop h2. He restores material balance, but he has a horrible endgame, and it could be lost. Like I come maybe c3, king c2, bishop to d5, and b4, a4, king b3. And so I was going for that. I thought this endgame is going to come. Then I realized that instead of rook f1, I can play rook d1, and maybe this endgame is slightly better version for me because I have rook on f file. Then I realized rook d1, he has queen d4, rook e4, queen d2, and he takes my g2 pawn. So I also noticed that he has. So yeah, so I was thinking I will take the pawn f7 and then choose between rook f1 or rook d1. So I took the pawn, king h8, and then I realized after rook f1 there is rook a7, because he can play queen b2 right away also, but this is better because if he does it right away, this endgame after rook d6 is losing for him, because he doesn't have time for rook f2. I have rook takes a6. But in this version, his other rook, it maintains the back rank, so he has rook f2. And still okay, I thought I'm pawn up. Rook a6, rook f2, and some move. Also, I considered moves like rook e6, rook e8, and then trade one pair, and then go quickly with my c-pawn. So I thought the rook endgame is promising. But maybe it's the best defense for him. So there, when I was already thinking, I was choosing between rook d1, queen d4, rook e4, queen d2, or the endgame. And I thought this queen d2 thing I didn't like so much for myself, because g2 pawn is hanging. His king on h8 is kind of safe, and he will restore material balance, and my king is not yet fully stable. Okay, I put the bishop on b3, but if I go c3 and he goes a5, then my bishop on b3 is weakened. So I actually didn't really think. I mean, I saw rook e1, but when I was choosing, I thought rook e1 allows queen h5, because rook b8 will be same. So I didn't see why I should allow extra option that he can play queen h5. So I wasn't really close to making that move. But maybe if I had realized all the way there that the rook endgame is nothing, maybe I would by elimination work my way back. But I have to say it's very difficult for me to assess that I should refuse a rook endgame pawn up, and go for position with equal material, where, I mean, okay, I understand I put the bishop on b3, but I wanted, he will go at some point a5, I'll have to go a4, and then if I play c3, my bishop on b3 is soft, and if I don't, like the bishop eyes the b2 pawn. So I didn't like think that such a position is that clear if I'm not the pawn up. And to be honest, bishop f7, like, it's such a nice tactic. It's just I thought this is like, I thought he made a mistake, and punishment is to win the pawn because I'm a pawn up. So I thought it's normal. He made a mistake, and I'm now a pawn up, and okay, we'll play normal. If I get a pawn for him, he gets mistake. It's all fair. But I mean, I have to say it's not obvious. Like, you have to evaluate a lot of things. You have to evaluate the rook endgame is nothing. You have to see rook a7, which I didn't see from afar. Like rook a7, I saw rook a7, but not with the idea that queen b2 now is different version. So you have to see the rook a7, you have to evaluate the rook endgame, and you have to also evaluate the not rook endgame and compare them well. Like, it's difficult, I think, to do.
If it was a training position, maybe it could be, but in a game, it's very tough.
I think it's tricky. I think okay, maybe I could have prepared this because bishop e4 is very logical, but I thought I thought queen a5 and all this, like, if you know this, you will know this. If you don't know this, you don't go here. You don't go queen a5, ef, fe. Like, so I thought here is no point anymore. And also I think, okay, if I make a mistake, I should be able to find it, yeah? And I think I looked at some point bishop e4, bishop f6. Even at bishop c2, I remember something that I looked. But it was a long time ago, and yesterday I only looked the main line, and this main line is actually continuous a little bit, 94. I was analyzing that position, trying to pose best problems there. But yeah, well, it's unfortunate. I mean, it's very stupid when you sort of get lucky and catch someone like this, and then you don't exploit it. It's just very, very unfortunate. Because the whole point is that once you get a chance, you exploit it of the game. The whole point. But yeah, didn't manage.
Well, Anish, thanks for all those insights. Nodirbek, do you have anything to add?
No, I'm completely agree with Anish's opinion. Yeah, fortunately I didn't know this 94 maybe, because if I knew this, because it would be maybe I would have lost, yeah, entering his preparation. But yeah, I was very lucky, yeah, but yeah, so I have to improve on that, of course.
Well, one aspect of this tournament which I wanted to ask about is that, Anish, recently you've started working with Jan Gustafsson, which is well known, and in the Vaikanze we got to know that you are working with Rustam Kazimjanov. So while Anish started working recently, when did your relation with Rustam begin? Was it recent in Vaikanze or was it long time ago?
Yeah, we have started training since last year, like early 2022. So yeah, we had some couple of training sessions in Germany. So yeah, we directly came to Netherlands from Germany. We had training camps there, and yeah, it was very fruitful.
And here also he's here and he's accompanying you.
Yeah, of course.
Fantastic. And Anish, for you as well, Jan has been at Vaikanze and now accompanying you here as well.
Yeah, but Jan didn't predict classical Sicilian today. Jan had other thoughts. I told him he's wrong, and I'm really happy that I was completely right.
Well, your intuition is of course amazing. Thank you so much for your time, guys, and good luck for the last round and also for the Bug House tournament.